May I invite all of you to open the eyes. Okay. How about the meditation today? Anyone could share, please?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Very nice and relaxation I got. Peace of mind I get.
Wow, okay. Thank you. Anyone more, please?
Scott, do you want to share your experience? It's his first time doing any of this kind. You know, he was a very good friend of mine in US. So if you could just share your 2 words on how you feel. He's right now in Maryland, right? Maryland, US. So he's from US. Early morning. So Scott, if you could share your experience.
Oh, I thought it was very peaceful indeed. I enjoyed the quiet, and I enjoyed sharing the good feelings with the world. I thought that was a good idea at the end. I like that.
Thank you. Okay, anyone next, please?
If there's anyone who would like to share your experience today, you may do that, especially for the beginners who just joined here, I think, for the first time. Rupesh, Srizana, anyone? Unnati, if you want to.
May I?
Yes, sure.
Okay, I felt like how we used to do when we were in Lumbini, and it was really peaceful. I felt really nice after so long.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. I'm just recalling my memory that we did in Lumbini. It was great, sir. It was great.
All right. So thank you guys for sharing. Bante, Unnati, Srizana, these are the people who we volunteered last year for monk ordination in Lumbini last year, a big program in Nepal. A lot of Thai monks were also there that time. It was very big ceremony last year. We ordained about 1,000 monks in Lumbini. So they were there with me to volunteer for the event. So I'm glad they have come back again. It's been a while, but I'm glad to see them to come back to have in this virtual platform, So this one.
Okay, thank you for everyone to share your meditation experience today. All right, we are going to our topic today is prioritize. Wow, okay. If we're talking about prioritized, surely we need to talk about time, Everyone in this world, we have the same time is 24 hours. But, some people, they spend the time different. Some people, they use the time, they take the time like very useful for their life. If I have a question that, if you have 1 more hour per day, what would you want to do? If you have 1 more hour, from 24 hours per day become 25 hours per day. 1 more hour, what would you want to do? Anyone could share, please?
I would better get peace of mind, praying, meditating.
Wow, sadhu. Okay, anyone more, please?
I would spend another hour in my garden if I could.
Wow. Thank you for sharing. Anyone more, please?
I think I would make 1 hour of finding peace to 2 hours of finding peace. This program. 1 more hour.
Okay. Any more, please? No more? Okay. All right. I used to talk this question to, honestly, the Thai students. They spend much time with social media, right? And I also used to ask them that, how long did you spend the time on the social media? The highest number of the hour is, you know, 19 hours per day that they use social media. And then when they spend the time on the social media, nothing useful, just overwhelm the people around on the social media. And then and I also have one more question for them, right? But I just ask that if you have 1 more hour per day, what would you want to do, right? And if you have 1 more hour left for your life, that means the next hour you would be passing away. What you want to do? If you have 1 more hour for your life, what would you want to do?
Good deed,
Anyone could share? Yeah.
good work for the people, good deed for the people.
I would
So,
still love to learn something new and get some experiences.
okay. Thank you.
I would go to the forest.
Go to again, please. Go to where?
I would go to the forest, go to the woods in
Oh,
nature.
okay. All right. Thank you. Thank you for your sharing today. That good answers. Um, if we talk about time, right? Eisenhower's metrics say about time management, there are four, right? First, urgent and important. Second, not urgent, but important. The third, urgent but not important. The fourth, not urgent and not important. What would you want to do in these four? Okay, have look together. The first, right? Urgent and important. That means we have to do it now. It's same like the question I asked you, that if you have 1 more hour left, what would you want to do? It seems like urgent and important. That means you have to do it immediately or do it now. For example, when you go to the office and you have a meeting at 10 o'clock in the morning, but you didn't have prepare your presentation. So the thing that you have to do is you have to make your presentation now, something like this. Okay. The second is not urgent, but important. Okay. This is mean you can plan it. You can plan for it that when you have to do it. Okay. Because this is not urgent, so you don't need to do it now, but you can do it later. So you can make your plan for it. The third is urgent, but not important. Urgent but not important. That means delicate. If you are doing something urgent and important, this one you don't have to do on it. You don't have to do it. Or you can afford to pay someone else to do it, because This is not important. The fourth, not urgent and not important. Right? Not urgent and not important. Many people, they spend much time something not urgent and not important for their life. You know, the the time is passing. The time is goes and never stop. We know the date of our birth, but we don't know the date of we passing away, right? So many people do mistake, like they do something not important and not urgent for their life. Um, and I also want to share the time management of the Lord Buddha. You know, the Lord Buddha, right? The Lord Buddha, he after he enlightenment become Buddha, the Buddha. Before he was, the princess name is Siddhartha. Everyone know, right? And after he enlightenment become the Lord Buddha, and then he also know that he has time in this world just only 45 years. And he also want to help the people to know the truth of life and help the people to become attain enlightened like him. So he set up the schedule in every day, in every single day. He keep doing the same thing in every single day. In the morning time, he wake up in very early morning, and then he check by meditation to overview that anyone can that he can help um, to know the truth of life and be attain enlightenment. Uh, After he check, right, and then take we will go to the city, by um, receiving the food with the lay people offer to them. After he eaten food, right, and then he will go back to his residence and take some relaxation, and then go to the hall in the temple, waiting for the monks if who has any question to ask him or about meditation method for meditation method to be enlightenment. Um, the monk will come to ask the Lord Buddha, and the Lord Buddha will answer the questions. And after that, the monks, they will go to, some people they go to the forest, some people they just meditate under the tree or go to the cave. Uh, and then in the afternoon time, before in the afternoon time, um, he will go back to his residence for relax his body again, and then, but when he relaxed, he's still consciousness. He just recheck like a meditation, like a he lay down and meditate. Lay down position can help him for relax the body, but he keep meditating. And in the afternoon time, the followers, after they finish their work, and then they come to the temple, and some people they want to listen to the Dharma and meditation method, how to meditate for them. And many people after listen to Dharma or the teaching of the Buddha, and then after that, the follower the follower they attain enlightenment. Many people in the city in the afternoon time, you know, after the follower, they go back um, to from the temple to their home. In the evening time, the monks came the same place of the people they were sitting. They come to meeting together and listen to the teaching of the Buddha. And if who have any question, if who have any question, the Buddha will answer, and then they can carry what they confusing about Dharma. You know, the Lord Buddha teach Dharma to the monks about from 6 o'clock in the evening until 10 o'clock in the evening, in the night time. And after that, the Buddha never stopped, didn't stop. In the late at night, the angels, they would come to the Lord Buddha, do the same thing that give the question to the Lord Buddha about Dharma, and the Buddha teaching them and answer the questions that they are confusing. And many angels, they also attain enlightenment. This is the light of night. Okay. And after midnight, the Buddha will separate to 3 times. The first, he gonna walk, meditation walking, because he was sitting this position in the long day. So he want to relax, he want to adjust his position by walking. Like, the muscles can come back to be normal. And after he meditation walking, and then he go to sleep, and about half past three, he wake up. This is the third part. And then after he wake up, he go to refresh his body as we having shower every morning, right? And he also refresh his body watching his face, brushing his teeth, and then meditation. Go to meditation position, like crossing the legs, sitting crossing the legs and hands, put the right hand on the left hand, and meditation to overview the people, and who that he can help them to enlightenment. And after meditation, he will retreat and then go for arm offering. These are the schedule of the Buddha every day. After I know about it, that the Buddha, he sleep about 2.5 hours per day. Oh wow, how he can do that? I used to sleep 4 hours per day. My body is so bad because I was like a bad person, and my my face my face is it looked very old. On that time, I was 23rd, 23rd years, and I was studying in the university. I was working in the hotel, right, in the night shift, and then I read the book because I have the examination for a final. I was reading book, and then the guest coming to the hotel, and he saw me that I was reading the book, right, for my exam. He asked me that, are you studying master degree? I said, no, I'm studying in bachelor degree. And he asked me that, how old are you? And then I said, guess please. He replied to me that I am 32. You know, I was 23, but my face looked like 32. This is because of I was sleeping just only 4 hours per day. So then after I know that the Lord Buddha, he slept 2.5 hours per day, I was very surprised, and he do something like this for 45 years to help the people, because he really want to help the people to find the inner peace. He really want to, you know, he really want to spread the truth of life, the Dharma, the teaching of the Buddha for everyone, and can help them more that he can help. So about time, right? The question of time. We don't know. We don't know the date of we passing away, right? So the time is very important for our life. We have to schedule everything to be completely. And when I was the first year of my ordination, there was a person, he asked me that if I have only 3 days to living in this world, what would you want to do? I cannot answer this question, but the second question that he asked me, he is my teacher monk. He been ordination for 30 years, and then he asked me this question: if I have 3 days left that I can live in this world, what would I have to do? And the second question he asked me that, do you think that after I passing away, where do I go? And he told me to recheck myself that in my life, what I have done, what I had done, bad deeds or good deeds, right? If I always do bad deeds, surely I go to hell. But if I always do good deeds, surely I go to paradise. So I recheck to myself, oh wow, just keeping that question, just keeping that answer in my mind. But I know where I do go, but I know where do I have to go after I passing away after 3 days. And then he told me that don't worry whatever that you have done, just only 3 days, you can do everything for your best, for your good deeds that he gave me. I also want to show you the person of my teaching monk. Could you wait a minute? Okay. Um, you know, he taught me that time is very important. Time is very important. So we need to be enlightenment. We need to find the inner peace immediately. And there was the news reporter interviewed him that how many times that you meditate per day? And he replied to the news reporter that he meditated twice time per day. That twice time is when he closing the eyes, and the second time is when he opened the eyes. That means he always meditate. He always meditate all the time. And I was confusing about that. How can I meditate all day? And he used to teach me in meditation guide that it seems like we are breathing and out. Sometimes we do working, we driving, we talking to people. We still breathe in, we still breathe out, but we don't have to focus on the breathing. So meditation we also can do every time, like breath in and breath out. All right. So how to prioritize? We have to do something important and urgent, like meditation for our life, for the inner peace, for our peace, and we can spread the inner peace to all the people around the world. And thank you for joining today. And anyone have any questions?
I think Bhante, that was a very nice, insightful speech that you gave. I loved how you, included Stephen Covey's time management as well. It says that we can learn a lot from that as well, and how you incorporate the Buddhism with the modern era of time management. I really liked how you blended it. I think in the chat box I see that Unnati asked, maybe I think she was asking you a question. She says,
yes, I was asking something
yes,
to Bhante.
could you ask by yourself to Bhante?
Okay. But it's like you just shared, somebody told you about to check yourself whether where you were going to go after the life ends. And could you share with us what are those things? Like, could you share so that we can check ourselves?
Again, you mean I share my story or?
You shared that he told you something to check where you were going to go. So could you share that with us? What he shared to you?
So let me rephrase it. What she was trying to say. I think she's trying to say that how can we check ourselves that we are doing good deeds or bad deeds so that we can go to heaven and not hell. How do we check that? So
all right.
Thank you very much, Arvind sir.
Thank you very much.
Everyone wants to go to heaven,
Okay. We have 5 precepts, right, that we have to do. Firstly, we don't kill any being like the animals or human we cannot kill. Even the mosquitoes come to bite us. We cannot, oh, don't do that. We cannot do it. We can do it, right? Don't do by not killing the mosquito. I stopped killing the mosquito when I was 26 years old. And now I am 36 years old, 10 years already that I don't kill any animal. The second is don't take anything which not belonging to us, like we store the money, we cheating the company, we cannot do that. Okay. The third thing, we have sex with other not belonging to our couple. Like if we sex someone who is not our wife or husband, that we already missed the place. The third one. The fourth one, we don't speak lie. We don't speak lie. We don't gossip. We don't gossip, and some, and we also don't speak hateful speeches. The fifth one, is we don't drink any alcohol and don't play with dogs. So we can check that if 5 things that we ever miss, right? This is bad days. If we good days, if the good days that we have done, right? 5 pieces, we can do it. The second is we sharing to other people, like share. We can share the food. We can share the money to help other people who need it. And then the third thing is meditation. If your life have been meditated, that surely you have the good deed. And you can comparing about bad deeds and good deeds. What do you think that what you had done, bad deeds or good deeds? If you do a lot of bad deeds, surely you go to hell. And if you do a lot of good deeds, surely you go to paradise.
All right, I think Unnati got her answer.
Yeah, thank you, Bhante.
You're welcome.
I'm sure where I'm going now.
But I also have the key how to I have the keys to help this situation. First, forget every bad days. Second, don't go back to do it again. Third, do just only the good deeds for your life. And fourth, think of the good deeds that you ever done. This is the first step can help you.
Thank you, Bhante.
You're welcome.
Does anyone have any other questions that you may want to ask Bhante? If you have, then you may ask so before we close down the session.
Bhante, how many hours do we need to sleep, Bhante, to have a good for us? How many hours do we need to sleep?
Sleep like laying down on the bed or sleep meditation?
Laying down in the bed. Laying down in the bed.
6 to 8 hours.
6 to 8 hours.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions? We may conclude. Scott, do you have anything, or you're good?
I don't have any questions, but I just wanted to say thank you so much. I enjoyed it very much.
You're
All right.
welcome. You're welcome.
Thank you, Scott. Hope to see you more regular, and hope to see you, join in next week as well. It's Sunday morning, so if you are free, then you are more than welcome to join. No matter any race, any religion, we don't mind. Everyone is welcome to join and practice this. And not take this as a religion, but I think a way of living, and try to implement it however possible, so that you feel better, you have that inner peace within yourself. That's what we promote to do for every human being, regardless of any race, religion, or anything. So good to have people from different countries as well. So really glad to have you.
Thank you. I feel very welcome.
All right. So may I invite you to pay petition to the Lord Buddha. Arahang Samma Sambuddho Bhagava Buddhang Bhagavantang Abhivate Savakhato Bhagavata Dhammo Dhammang Namasami Supatipanno Bhagavato Savaka Sangho Sanghang Namami.
Arvind, sir, your mic has been muted.
Sorry. Okay. So let us all pay respect to our teaching monk one more time before we end this session. So let's bow and pay respect to him. So the first bow, and then the second bow, and then the third bow.
Thank you for joining for the session today, and I really wish all of you to become enlightenment, be peace and happiness for your life, successful in the life, healthy, delicious, and whatever that you want to become. I hopefully that you become that you want to. Thank you for joining today.
Sadhu, sadhu.
Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu.
All right. So thank you everyone for joining in. Thank you, Bhante. We'll see the same time, same day next week. So thank you everyone. And if you really love this session, then you can invite your friends as well. So with that saying, I hope to catch you guys next week. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
For good.
All right, bye.